The Four Beardsmen of the Book Apocalypse.
Where are we? Sorry.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Seamless.
Hello, everyone. That was so professional.
It was. Nothing like us.
Yeah. Who are these strangers?
Yeah. Welcome, everyone. It is still the Spotlight Indie big weekend, but the digital one, not the physical one, in case you hadn't noticed already. We are joined by the usual beardsmen, Aussie Rob, DB, and Jugs. But we have not one, but two special author guests joining us today. Well, let's start with Anna Stevens. Welcome aboard.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to get into all this weirdness.
Come to the right place.
Tell us a bit about who you're playing today.
Okay. So I did think about just being myself. But a short-sighted, middle-aged, bumbling author would probably last about 2 seconds in this world that you've created. So I am, because I can't. Every time I get a chance to play a one-shot, I have to wheel out this one character. So I am playing a female halfling barbarian who has 12 older brothers. She's the only girl, and her parents were so excited to finally have had a daughter that they named her after all of their favorite things. So her name is Bunny Daffodil Sunshine Smallbottom, and that is why she's a barbarian, because she like the rage that comes from being called Bunny Daffodil Sunshine Smallbottom cannot be contained within her halfling form.
Don't make anyone cranky.
And she's not very bright, which again, probably like me. So.
Well, they're not very bright. Will fit in well with Aussie Rob.
Oh, yeah. Jugs will help or hurt.
AC Cross. Now you have featured on the RPG.
A returner.
Continuously.
Have you?
I absolutely have.
Are you playing a recurring character, or have you got something else in store for us?
Eddie Cash is back, baby.
Oh no! I mean, oh good.
I hated that guy.
No, Eddie Cash is back. He is just a human, charismatic, but that's basically most of what he's got. The slick back hair. He is an inveterate gambler, drinker, womanizer. He did used to like playing cards, but after the events of last time, he's kind of gotten into horse racing.
Nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Please.
Go back to your most controversial episode.
Yeah. I mean, if you could remind us who you're playing, Aussie Rob, give us the brief backstory.
Aussie Rob. Yes, as the name suggests, Aussie Rob is a former ballerina turned bushranger or highwayman. His belief in his own abilities far outstrip his actual abilities, but he doesn't let that hold him back. His weapon of choice is an iron lint roller, which he has by his side, and he usually his go-to move is to dance his way out of trouble, and that's got us out of a few scrapes over recent adventures. So we'll see what happens today.
Nice. DB, remind us who you're playing.
I'm playing a less fortunate, less handsome version of myself, and I went the opposite way of you, Anna, and I've decided my character is going to start writing a book.
Okay.
and he's going to write a nice, sedate book about a middle-aged white man who works in a post office and has a terribly nice life.
Fantastic.
So I'm doing the opposite.
Yeah, love it.
I've got a very although you might be able to hear, I don't have a very good nasal perception tonight.
Nasal
I'm full of
perception.
cold.
He's our guy for
My
that.
can
Oh,
sniff
yes,
out.
I forgot to add my and this will come to it. My beard power is I can slow down time, Matrix style. So
And I have the prehensile beard whip.
Last but by no means least, David T. List.
Hi, thank you. My character's name he goes by Jugs. He was a juggler. He was a full contact juggler, retired now, and I searched the wasteland for the perfect golden, what I would call the golden juggling pins, which are just the best juggling pins you can find. I haven't found them yet, but I'm still looking. As far as my stats go, I have an intelligence of 2 out of 10, which means I'm pretty stupid. But my constitution is 8, as is my and my dexterity is 10. So I'm very I'm tough and I'm kind of dexterous, but I'm quite stupid.
Nice.
And just before we start, obviously Rob mentioned the mutant beard powers.
Oh, right. Mine's Cthulhu. I have a Cthulhu beard, which has strange effects that I can't predict.
You do, including making you disappear midway through the last session.
I have good reasons for that. I'm loving all these commenters. Hey, fellas. Hey, guys and gals.
So let us find out the mutant beard power of Anna Stevens, aka Bunny. I'm assuming it's
Am I
Bunny.
rolling? D20.
A D20, please.
D20. 19. Okay.
Ooh, she's making me scroll down. Ooh, that's interesting. Ecological empathy. You have become a true apocalyptic Snow White, only with a beard. Your furry face allows you to befriend animals on a successful roll and summon them to fight by your side.
Nice.
And what them?
eat them. No.
Have them fight by your side.
Fight by my side.
Befriend
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Fight by your side, yes. Aaron, are you going to re-roll your mutant beard power?
Remind us of yours, Aaron.
I believe I had the beard hand. So if I roll, can I keep the one I had, or do I have to change the new one?
You stick or twist?
Yeah, it's up to you, I think. I think it's what we did for a previous.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that for Holly, the one before.
D20 then? That's a 10. What does 10 give me?
10. Ooh. Silver scruff. Your beard shimmers with an ethereal silver hue. Your beard can manipulate time by slowing and hastening its flow around you.
Charlie, is that
I might still
Ozzy, is that the
be,
same as yours?
It is.
No, because I can sort of slow it down and move through it, if you see what I mean. So
Right.
I think we have 2 time-bending beard powers.
Yeah, it's
Which
not
is-
going to get weird at
now,
all. is
what
it?
happens if we use them at the same time?
Inception.
Beard
We all
section.
disappear.
I like
Again.
the hand.
You can keep the beard hand, or you can go for the
I
silver
think I
scruff.
will stick with the beard hand because that way I can. I did use that to cheat at cards, so it seems
Yeah.
correct
Yeah.
to keep that going.
Fair
Pretty
enough.
good for patting any stray horses. You know.
Exactly.
And lastly, if it's your first time watching the Beersman RPG, A, it's a mess, and B, we don't really have stats. We find out stats based on actual personal anecdotes. So if a player wants to do something, well, we should get some good stories out of it at the least.
Yeah,
Well,
somewhat. There's only one we haven't been able to go into direct detail on, but
Let's begin. Well, You all find yourselves waking up. And you're not just waking up anywhere, my friends. You find yourselves in the sleeper car of a train. It's a very lavish train. The seats are maroon leather and incredibly comfortable. There's a gentle rock and a sway to the carriage as the faint sound of the wheels are clacking against the track in the background. The walls are a deep mahogany brown, and an amethyst purple carpet is beneath your feet. And you sure you don't have a horse soundtrack there somewhere?
No.
Anna, for what it's worth, Ozzy Rob is on the soundboard.
Okay.
For better or worse.
I think you did pretty well then, to be fair. That
Yeah.
was beautiful.
That was nice.
Oh, and the five of you have absolutely no clue how you came to be on this train or what the hell you're doing with these four other people in the carriage with you.
So are we all in the same room, or are we in different rooms? Or
You are all in the same room.
gotcha.
Okay. Right. So, well, first question is, we know that guy, but who are you?
Right. So we know. Sorry, AC, what's your name?
His name is Eddie.
Eddie. Eddie, great to see you again.
I am back here. All right, let's do it.
I'm going to say this. Fellas, I found a toolbox bag.
All right.
I wanted to divvy these out to anyone here named Bunny. I thought she might know what to do with them. They're all hammers. It's just a bag of hammers. I'm giving you the large one. It may look like a war hammer in your hands.
It probably would. It probably would. I will very gratefully accept a warhammer into my repertoire of other items.
For the record, Jugs steps well away from Bunny once she has the hammer in her hand.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Bunny is going to kind of heft it, get a sense of the weight, and then she's going to plant her feet against the rocking of the sleeper car, and she's going to say, "Who the fuck are you lot? And where the fuck am I?" I really hope I can swear on this because I
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who the fuck are you, and where the fuck am I?
I'm Jugs, and I'm a friend.
Hey,
All
I'm
friends.
Ozzy Robin, and I'm friend.
DB. Friends. I'm going to get my notepad out and start writing notes about my the date story I want to write. Don't like it.
I'm Eddie. We can be friends.
Eddie's cool, but don't bring your horse around him.
Hey, that only happened one time.
It's pretty epic, to be fair.
Don't bring your horse around unless you want to drink it.
Or wear it.
Or wear it, or both. I'm going to look out the window. Tom.
Okay. Is it at this point that Bunny realizes she has grown a beard?
Yeah.
What kind of beard are we talking?
You may choose whatever
I'd say-
style of beard that you feel is appropriate.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah. It's your beard.
Okay, so I'm going to say that she kind of unconsciously took the hammer, but her fingers keep getting caught in something, and but she hasn't dared look down yet until she's sort of at least scanned all of you for visible weapons or threats or anything. And she's then going to sort of risk a quick glance down, and then she's going to go, "Whoa!" And she's gonna have quite a long beard. I'm gonna say it's plaited. Comes to a nice little point, kind of like mid chest. It's the same sort of color as her hair, which is quite a muddy brown. And one thing that Bunny always has, no matter what, which was a gift from a druid when she left home, is that she always has, she's a grubby leather and fur clad little goblin. She's not, she's a halfling, but you know what I mean. But she always has a pristine little flower that grows in her hair. And she's going to look down at her beard and she's going to see that at the bottom, where other people might at the bottom of the beard of the plait, there's another matching little yellow flower.
Oh,
very
And
cute.
I'm gonna go try and pull it off. Ah!
Yeah, try not to do that. It's you can't get it off. I tried.
And she's gonna say, "Okay, once again, what the fuck? Where am I? Why do I have a beard?"
Just enjoy it.
We've all got beards.
Yes.
It's normal. And as to where we are, who fucking knows?
We never know.
This kind of things happened to you before?
All the
A
time.
lot.
We're veterans in this game.
And we're still doing fine. So I think you're going to be okay.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, my dog's back.
Jugs, you say you look out the window.
I do. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we don't need the story of you looking out a window, so just roll the dice. Let me know what you get.
20?
It's the D100 on this system.
Okay. I'm not going to fall out the fucking train, am I?
I hope not.
80.
80. Thankfully, the window's closed, so it's not impossible to
Well,
fall
I'd
out
find
of
a
it.
way.
he just bangs his head.
Yeah, never say never, right? You bring up the curtain, because I should have mentioned the curtains were drawn. You open the curtain and you stare out of the window into the infinite inky blackness that stares back. But just out of the corner of your vision and your vision alone, you swear you see something slithering.
Outside the train.
And the train's moving?
The train's moving.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to bang on the glass of the window and go, "Hey, quit that slithering."
Harry.
You don't get any response. The four of you just see Doug's banging, telling someone to quit slithering.
It freaked me out a little bit. I felt uncomfortable when I saw it. It reminded me of my own tentacle Cthulhu beard. Okay, no response though.
No response, but you do feel an odd tingling sensation in your chin, and somewhere you hear a whispering, but you can't quite get the words.
I'm going to try the door. I don't like it. Is it open? Is it locked?
You try the door. It slides on its rails and opens up into the train corridor. Same carpet, same mahogany, same wooden paneling.
Yeah.
No sign of anybody up or down.
Would you like to use your normal perception or your nasal perception?
I'll give it a sniff. Yeah, let's give it a sniff.
Yeah, use your nose, DV.
Okay. Oh yes. He's 05.
Nice.
5.
Oh yes.
Critical sniff.
A critical sniff.
Critical sniff to begin.
Jeez. Okay.
And half the fun is putting Tom in impossible positions.
Right.
I'm just visualizing where someone may glance left and right. DB instead steps through the door, nose held high, nostrils flaring, and inhales. You smell ozone. Ozone and something else meaty and rubbery. You can't quite put your nostril hair on. But something does not feel right, and you perceive that this is no ordinary train. I mean, if you hadn't already by looking out the window. Of course.
Okay. Are you any good with that hammer, Bunny?
Oh my God!
You want to?
I want you to read a book.
So Bunny is gonna sort of hop up onto one of the seats, and she's gonna sort of just look down the corridor a little bit, and she's gonna hear you say that, and she's gonna say, "I usually use a battle axe. Warhammer's fine, but I did also bring this with me,
Ooh,
which is."
actual samurai sword. Uh-oh.
Just dented the wall. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah. So
Nice.
it's actually, unless the guy who sold it to me was lying, it's actually a World War II katana.
Whoa.
So yeah, so
Nice.
she's kind of got that slung over her back, and then she's got those backpacks in hand. So she's like, I'm good. I don't know what's going on, but I can smash some heads and I can chop some kneecaps off if necessary.
And how high are you? How tall?
3'6".
3'6". So I reckon with my bow, if you go in front, I can still shoot over the top of you. No offense.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We can go for it.
And
Yeah.
we definitely won't toss you through the doorway because that would be inappropriate.
Please don't.
Nobody tosses a halfling.
Nobody tosses a barbarian halfling. not if they want to keep their kneecaps. She's like, she doesn't know where she is. She's pretty pissed off with that, just in general. So she's happy to just trot forward.
Okay. Do you want to amble towards the left or the right?
Whichever way the door was opened, I'm happy to step through the door into the corridor.
Sure. So doors just opened up into train corridor. You see all the other locked compartments, closed door compartments. There is a sign sort of midway between the wall and the ceiling above your head. I mean, quite a few things are above Bunny's head, to be fair. It says buffet car to the left and the first class passengers to the right.
Okay, so Bunny's gonna go. Not really too good with the writing, so I don't really. I think that says bunny car. I don't know.
The bunny car.
Is that mine? Is that like? Is that my room in that direction?
It can be.
I'm going to say I think it is just a different language. It must be bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Bunny's room then. So
I
gonna
follow.
Go to the buffet car.
I follow her.
Follow
Okay.
along.
All of you going to the bunny car?
I'm just sitting there kind of watching as everyone has come up with this plan and left without any sort of discussion. I'm like, I would like to see what that actually means. So I will go to the door and take a look at the two signs. One says buffet car and one says first class. Now I have a dilemma. On one hand, I do want to drink. On the other hand, I also want to take money from people. I will follow along to the bunny car because I am better when I'm drunk.
I feel like canonically it is now the bunny car for the rest.
The rest of the time.
You find yourself at the door to the bunny car, and it is one of those like carved intricate wood panelings, frosted glass, circular window, and depicted on the glass is your quintessential like silver tea tray service. It's being revealed underneath as a roast chicken. Who is going to open the door of the bunny car?
I reckon Aussie Rob should step forward,
Yeah.
I think so too.
tap on the door.
I'm at the very back, so
What?
I've just got my bow drawn.
I was going to pull out my iron lint roller and just give it a prod.
I'm holding my golf club. That's my weapon, by the way, Bunny.
Cool.
Okay. The door slides open and reveals an incredibly ornate dining car. If you think Orient Express, with the lace tablecloths, the fine polished sterling silver cutlery, and there's about 6 different dining tables. There's a bar on the far side. The one thing that jumps out at the 5 of you is that it's not people sitting at these cards, but at the tables, but 2 human-sized lizards. One of them has emerald green scales, and the other has blue scales.
Damn lizard people.
I want to look toward the food. I have decent perception. I want to see what's in the trays. Can I see the buffet from where we are?
You could sort of glance over, sure. Why not roll for it? Let's see what you get.
100 or 20?
100.
Jesus. Oh, 39. God, I thought it was backwards for a second.
And Jesus appears.
Yeah, I mean, Jugs is surprisingly well versed on fine dining. You see like a lamb roulade. You see all the proper way of serving things. You have your gravy boat is on its silver tray with a ladling the sauce onto said roulade. It appears to be a very nice looking taster menu. Very luxurious, very expensive, and ostensibly human food, not what you'd imagine lizards would eat.
Are the lizards eating? Are there plates in front of them?
They are indeed.
Do they look up at our ragtag crazy gang as we arrive?
The emerald green scaled lizard does look over the 5 of you and does make note of the fact you're pointing a bow and arrow in their direction, but doesn't seem particularly fazed by this.
Are they in evening wear?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So are we all in the? Are we all in there, or are we all still kind of packed into the hallway?
You're all packed into the hallway. The door's just opened.
I'm going to suggest to say, don't worry, we've got a reservation. And perhaps we can enter the room.
I'm feeling really hungry, so I'm going to stroll in. I'm going to stroll toward the buffet. Now I am kind of like I'm not looking sketchy, but I'm trying to be aware of sudden movements.
Okay. No sudden movements to speak of. You approach the buffet. And what do you grab for yourself? Just out of interest.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna grab some of that dish that you said that I feel like I don't know what it is, but sounded nice. If they have any And if they have any leafy greens, I'm going to put a little side of that on the side of the plate as well. It's like a little, fiber. And I'm going to look for the beverages too.
Delectable. Well, there is another lizard manning the bar. He's wearing, he's sort of like the bellhop outfit, like the little circular hat. Very nice sort of suede jacket as well. He's currently mixing a cocktail.
So
Bunny's
Jugs has
gonna-
gone in.
Oh,
I'll lower my bow, feeling a little bit embarrassed.
yeah. Bunny's going to shoulder the hammer next to the sword and just kind of sort of sidle along the wall a little bit, just trying to keep all of these strange people in view at the same time and put her back to something. But she is also pretty hungry, and the cocktail sounds pretty good right now. She's never had a cocktail, but she's quite excited at the prospect.
Yeah, and I'll just slip the old armament roller back into his holster and stroll on over to the bar.
Tom, I also want to yell, do you guys serve people? And yes, I'm aware of the ambiguity, but Jugs is not.
With or without sauce.
To serve, and it's a cookbook. I didn't have my weapon out because I couldn't see a thing. I was just standing in the back like, cool.
Eddie, they've got drinks. I'll let you know they've got a bar.
That's all I needed to hear. And so I go in and I just beeline for the bar.
Okay.
The fact that it's a lizard person does not faze Eddie at all.
We've seen Stranger.
Like, yeah, lizard people, okay, cool.
Just in response to the do you serve people question, the lizard bartender just shakes its head very slowly.
I'm going to testily have a bite, look at him, and have a bite from my plate. Okay.
Bunny is going to slowly make her way towards the bar. She's going to look up. And she's going to look at all the. I'm presuming there's all brightly coloured bottles and stuff on the wall behind.
Everything you could expect from like a 1950s style speakeasy bar, like all the whiskeys or all the ryes, that kind of thing.
Okay. She's going to sort of point to the cocktail shaker and say, "What are you doing?"
The bartender looms over. He's a rather tall lizard. This one is easily pushing 7 foot, which makes it quite difficult for it to not hit the ceiling. I'm making a drink for the passengers. What would you like, milady?
She's going to go, something blue. Do you do blue?
Yes.
Is it alcoholic blue?
If the madam would wish to have an alcoholic blue beverage, then the madam shall receive an alcoholic blue.
Thank you.
Takes on a bottle of the blue curacao, adds in some bitters,
Oh
some
God.
syrups. And before too long, before you is a frosted martini glass with little lemon swirl sticking over the edge and a straw. The lizard pushes it towards you.
Ozzy Rob decides he'd like a drink. Oh, sorry. Ben's still drinking hers.
No. Carry on. She's going to sniff it and then.
I like a pina colada, please. He says in a manly tone.
Do you also like
wearing around Stephen?
Yeah, before too long, there before you is a pina colada.
With umbrellas, I hope.
A nice pink umbrella and a sparkler.
Excellent.
I see the sparkler in my eyes go, ooh. So I'm going for a drink as well.
If you're just tuning in, we have 5 fancy authors coming up with random make-believe cocktails. And I'm here for it. Drugs.
Got to make the DM work, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'll look at his stash. Gosh, I'm ordering for Jugs, not me.
Oh,
what does
dirty
Jugs
man.
drink? Jugs is thinking. I'm just going to look at. He's a little choice frozen from all the bottles that he sees. So I'm just going to I'm looking back and forth between Bunny and Ozzy's drinks, and I'm looking at their facial expressions.
I will slide in next to Jugs. May I?
Oh, go, please.
All right. I kind of lean over the bar. 3 Fingers are the best whiskey you got. Don't put any shit in it. Just neat. And this is all comped, right? I don't have to tip you.
Everything is already taken care of, sir.
Excellent. Okay, and then for my big friend here, I bet he'd like a Bloody Mary with actual blood if you've got it.
Do you have a preference of blood?
I just point to him like,
am I your big friend? Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, as a joke, I've always had a taste for lizard blood. I'm going to slap the bar.
Bunny puts her drinks down and picks her hammer back up. So she's not very bright, but even she understands that's a really bad move.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at the bartender to see if I can gauge his response so I can like backpedal if need be.
You will excuse me for a few moments, sir.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Man, can I get my
He's going to come back like this. Missing a finger.
No, it's his tail. He'll just regrow it.
Yeah. If we frighten him, will his tail drop off?
You got to tug it. By the way, these are not conversations we're saying out loud.
Not after only one drink, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you're saying tug the lizard in polite company, you're going to get thrown off the train.
Yeah, this isn't polite company.
The lizard does return from his little back area behind the bar. And he starts shaking your drink. You notice there is a small plaster on his wrist.
They really go all out here, but I'm glad we found this car.
The Bloody Mary is decorated with some tempura fried prawns, stick of celery, and also another pink cocktail umbrella. Why not?
I take the drink. I'm going to toss the umbrella and I'm going to stir with the celery.
There is a little shake to the lizard's hand as the drink is passed to you.
Oh, bless.
Oh, that looks
You may
good.
wish to this a bloody knick-knack, which is my name. It's not Mary.
Bloody knick-knack.
I'm going to taste it.
Can I, while they're sorting their drinks out, is it drawn curtains everywhere?
Yeah.
Can I have a peek out the window?
Sure. You were mercifully saving me from describing what a lizard bloody Mary looks like. I appreciate that.
Delayed.
Yeah, stall. Yeah, you pull one of the curtains, and again you see this infinite blackness, this void. No stars, no clouds, no scenery going by. Just inky blackness.
So we only know we're moving because of the vibration.
Yeah.
Would you say it's the vibration of like wheels on a track, the familiar? Yeah. Okay, so it is. We're not flying or anything like that. Okay.
No. It's most certainly on a physical track. You just can't see it. And the Bloody Mary tastes like a Bloody Mary, only ever so slightly more iron heavy than you'd expect.
Okay with that.
I swear, dude, if you turn into a lizard, we're going to hit you.
I will take my whiskey and go over to the lizard couple.
Okay.
So how long have y'all been here?
Green Scales, who's wearing a maroon cocktail dress and ever so shiny pearls in her ears. She smiles, or it looks like she's smiling. Hard to tell. She is. Yeah. Oh, a long time, honey. A long time.
Hey, Jugs, she's from your neck of the woods.
Southern lizards. Be careful. Watch out. Eddie, be careful. They'll bite you.
We're good. So, do you party?
She what, sorry?
So I asked him, do you party?
Oh, my partying days are over. I was to be a married woman. Well, was. It's too soon.
So, fair enough.
Okay.
I just take a drink of my whiskey and keep walking then.
I'm still at the bartender.
Yeah, can we ask the bartender something? Like, maybe we could ask him where the train's going now that we had our drinks.
The train is going to its final destination. We should be there shortly. I would request that you let me rest a while before ordering further bloody knickknacks.
Don't go far. I may need another.
The flaming knickknack, but
this is delicious.
I'm thinking I'd like a drink with some fire. What have you got in the flammable variety?
I'm going to say flaming Dr. Pepper for my friend Ozzy.
So good.
A flaming Dr. Pepper, it is. Knick-Knack does his thing. And before too long, there is a flaming glass. Its blue flame flickers seductively as you gaze upon it, Aussie Rob.
Excellent. Now, Aussie Rob's not the brightest, but he's got to work out how to drink this thing that's on fire. So,
I bet you can't drink it while it's still on fire.
oh, dude, thanks, man.
I think that was a dare.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're scared, don't even try it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to whip my iron roller out and flick it past to put the flames out, and then drink my drink. Twirl it around and reholster it.
Nice.
In the hope that it impresses our lizard guests.
Knick-Knack just sort of stares blankly. You notice the color from his face has drained. It's a more pinkish hue than the purple That is the rest of him.
I think you impressed him.
Yeah.
The
Maybe I should
Beardy is, not so much. Green Scales is still staring at her food, not eating anything. The other lizard, the blue one, takes a sip out of a tumbler. Eddie, you kind of figure, you know your whiskey cocktails. It's a old timey whiskey sour with one of the Macerena cherries in. The good stuff.
Dang.
But the blue lizard says, I used to party, but then everything stopped. And now, here we are.
I mean, all parties stop eventually. Like, they kind of have to.
We ask him. Maybe we ask him why it stopped.
Hey, why did the party stop?
He was trying to make a joke. He's like, "Oh, you're not laughing, okay?" But why did it stop?
At this, the blue lizard stands up very quickly and wheels around, and Eddie grabs you by the collar and pulls you in close. And you can smell
I
that
immediately
stale
reached
whiskey
down.
scent on his breath.
Immediately reach down to my belt, flick open the knife, and just hold it right at like chin point. Just not hard, just like so we understand each other. You were
The
saying?
lizard's eyes flicks down and then back to yours. When the world erupted, I was the first one to be thrown into the fire. You think that fucking knife can scare me?
No. I don't expect it to scare you, just slow you down. But tell me more about this eruption.
When the world went to shit, you've seen it out there. We've all seen it. This place is something else. This is the end.
I've got half the drink in me. Now I go, this is the end. My only friend. The end.
And
I'm going to burst into a short rendition of the final countdown.
I start dancing with Ozzy Rob.
Yeah.
But Bunny is while she was watching all this going on, she suddenly realized that her beard was dangling in her drink because she's never had a beard before. So she's just missed the last like 60 seconds of everything. She's trying to squeeze the alcohol back out of her beard into her glass. When that doesn't work, she's just sucking on the end of the beard.
Always a good
So
option.
she kind of looks up like, and like you guys are dancing, and you've got a knife out, and the lizard's like, she's like, can I have another blue drink?
I just call it, yeah, go get her one. She deserves that. You gonna put me down anytime soon?
Liz lets go of your collar and sits back down.
Okay.
So was he impressed with that routine, or is he just generally
I mean, if he was, he hasn't really given an indication of it.
Okay. So, I'm going to say, Jugs, he didn't hate it. I think we're good.
Maybe we weren't singing loud enough.
Excellent. What will our next song be?
I heard him reference where we are. This is the end. I am going to say, so I'm going to step over there next to the table of the two. And I'm going to say, where are we anyway?
Good point.
The emerald lizard looks up at you, and she blinks. Her mascara, because these lizards have eyelashes. Why not? Glints in the light.
They've got ears as well.
Yeah. Well, sugar, this is the end of the line.
I'm going to look at her. Obviously, I got a little lizard blood alcohol in me. And she's kind of doing it for me. So I say, you come here often?
Man, don't bother. I already tried.
It's my first time here, and most likely my last, I'd imagine.
Well, I hope it's not something I said.
No, more like something I did, if that makes sense.
Well, you're thirsty? I'm going to offer her the rest of a sip of my Bloody Mary with lizard.
Cool. So you're encouraging cannibalism to an extent. Awesome.
Look, my inhibitions are gone, so I don't know what I'm doing.
She politely pushes it away. I'm good, thanks. I saw what's gone into that. I'm not a complete monster.
I guess I am. And I turn it up.
Okay. So we're getting enigmatic answers, but no one's actually answering a question. So Joe's getting. So
They're slippery, aren't they?
Yeah.
I say that out loud.
I'll get a little bit frustrated because I want to know what's going on. So I'm going to have a little sort of stamp my foot. So would someone tell us where the hell we are and what we're doing here?
Did you shout this at the room or anyone in particular?
Just the room, because, you know.
Okay. Another flaming Mai Tai beverage appears at your shoulder.
Oh, thank you.
Knick-Knack appears. He looks a little bit more like himself, that the colour's returning. He's finally recovered from Jugs' beverage of choice.
For the record, not my beverage of choice. That was Eddie.
I just assumed.
This is the end of the line.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Could you tell us where the beginning of the line is?
Yeah. Can we get the train going that way?
It's hard to explain, but the beginning of the line is different for each passenger. How they came to be here is up to them. You're all here because... He looks at Jugs.
I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know any of these people.
It was one horse, all right?
Any of them. I would like to get off this moving thing, please, and have another blue drink to take with me.
To go.
So it's his fault. So it's his fault we're here.
Dude, what did you do?
Guys, I didn't do anything except.
There is
Hey.
another passenger in the first-class carriage. Perhaps you might want to go and speak with them.
Okay.
I say, last one there's a rotten egg, and I sprint.
I immediately go right after him, like.
Yeah, me too.
I tried to do that, but unfortunately, I tripped over Bunny. Sorry. And pick myself up and follow the guys.
just as you all run out of the carriage and you go past the green lizard, you do hear her mutter, "I'm still pretty."
Bunny's going to
As a-
slow
as a-
down and look at her and go, "You're really pretty."
Thank you,
As
Dan.
Eddie's going, he'll just turn his head. Yep, absolutely, and then keep going.
We find ourselves back in the corridor. What are the five of you going to do from here?
I do slow my pace because I'm like, just the situation is a little bit sobering for me, despite the lizard blood and vodka, I assume.
I slammed directly into the back of Jugs.
But yeah, I'm still pacing forward toward first class.
Are we passing other carriages? Closed
Yep.
doors. I'll slide open another door, see if there's anyone in there.
Okay. You slide open the door. Inside are 4 passengers. They're all wearing sort of black tuxedos. They're all sat around a table, and all 4 of them are wearing horse masks. You know those rubber ones with the big eyes?
Are they human-sized?
Yeah.
They have tails?
No.
Do you have a grenade?
The other object that I brought with me this evening is not a grenade. No, I do not.
They all just sort of turn and face you at the same time. None of them
That's
moves or says anything.
That feels
Just
very
4 horse masks.
The
out
Shining.
there.
Yeah.
Bunny's going to knock back the last of a drink and chuck the glass at them.
She's feeling it too.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, I think I want Anna Stevens to tell us a story of when she's done something similar in real life. Your drink throwing or drink flinging skill.
Drink flinging skill.
Nicely done.
Okay. I do have one.
Oh, yes.
A little uncomfortable, but that's fine. We're all friends. I was many years ago. I was at a nightclub and out with my mates, dancing away, and some guy just came up behind me and like wrapped his arms around me, and I had no idea who he was. So I sort of spun out of his grasp and turned around, and he went, and I just flung a full pint of lager in his face.
That's not
No,
uncomfortable.
I had literally taken like 2 sips out of it, and I was like, did it, and then thought, what did I do that for? But to be fair, don't regret it, because he was a creep. So
Nice.
there you go.
Right.
Damn, that's so
Approved.
good.
So yeah.
Excellent.
But
that's a
Bunny
critical hit.
is going to finish her drink and then just throw the empty
Yeah.
glass rather
Nice.
than
Yeah.
You learned. I like it.
yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That is a very good drink flinging story.
It is.
I'd say you can have a 60 for your drink flinging skill. So roll a D100. Let us know what you get.
So do we roll? We roll the 100 and then we roll the 10 for so it would be like 87, for example. Yeah.
Yeah.
We roll it.
So roll under to succeed, basically.
Mhm.
Roll under 60.
You want to roll under.
64.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
I do not have the luck of the dice. I'm not that sort of person.
I have the worst luck. Maybe
There's
not.
no real drink to fling, so you end up flinging your glass with its blue residue, and it doesn't hit any of the horsemen, but it does shatter on the far window. And even as they're peppered with this splintering glass, none of them react. They just keep staring, unmoving.
Four horsemen.
Don't like that.
That sounds
I don't
like
Nope. Nope.
no.
Who
Shut the
who
door.
opened the door? Was it
DB.
DB?
DB.
With me.
Shut
She's
the door.
gonna,
Shut the
she's
door.
gonna like tug on your trouser leg and go, shut the
Yeah.
fucking door.
Oh, yeah. I still want to know who's next door though, and move along.
Yeah. Let's move to the next door. What
Let's
could
try
go
our
wrong?
luck again.
I'm gonna keep moving to the first class passengers
Okay.
because I saw just like the glimpse of that and her hurl, and I was too far ahead to see what was in there. All I saw was her open it, chug a glass into the room, then pull and tell DB to shut the door. I don't want any part of what just happened. So I'm going to continue on to the first class cabin.
The
Very,
four
very
horsemen
wise.
of the apocalypse.
Okay. So Eddie is at the first class carriage. It's about to go in. The other four of you, what are you doing?
I'm between Eddie because I was intrigued by the door opening, and I don't know if maybe I caught a glimpse of one of the passengers in the horse mask, and it was disturbing enough to slow me down and make me morbidly curious. And now I've kind of forgotten that I was racing for first class anyway. But I'm also aware that I won't be the last. I won't be the rotten egg I won't be the last one in first class. Anyways, I'm kicking it with the guy with the folks that we're about to check another train or another door, another cabin.
Bunny's got hammer and sword at this point.
And I'm nervous because of the events. So I've got my golf club in my hand. In a small corridor on a train, it's going to do me a lot of good, I'm sure.
Yeah, I definitely have my lint roller out and
That's a better weapon of choice.
Okay.
close water combat.
Who's opening the door? DB? Anyone else? Yep. Okay. You slide open the door and you see the same four horsemen. No, just kidding. Can you imagine? You see a yellow scaled lizard, and this one is wearing like a grey pinstripe business style suit. Like, looks very expensive. A pocket watch dangling from the top pocket. He's sat at his table and just sort of staring, perhaps wistfully, out of the window.
Please tell me his name's Gordon Gecko.
It is not, I'm afraid.
I'm going
to say
tickets, please. Hold my hand out.
The lizard looks round, and your eyes meet, and there's just this emptiness there. That the lizard looks at you, and it's almost like it's staring straight through you. But it does
really slowly put my finger into a nostril.
Tell us a story about when you've done that.
Yeah, please don't. I don't because the man will have one. The lizard just takes your hand and plop, pushes it away. I don't have a ticket.
Well, you're no fun.
Bunny's just gonna peek out from behind him and go, "How long have you been here? How long have you been on the train?"
Well, the last thing I remember was falling. I couldn't juggle everything, and it seemed like the right thing to do. And next thing I know, here I am. And then the door opened and you asked me for a ticket, which I don't have.
What were you juggling? That's what Jugs asks.
Oh, well, I wasn't literally juggling. I had enterprises and business deals, and not all of them strictly legal. One or two might have backfired, and well, the shareholders weren't understanding. I have a sizable life insurance policy, or had a sizable life insurance policy, and it just seemed easier if I went away. I didn't think I'd end up on a train.
Hang on. I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. I feel like this train is it's a ferry, is what it feels like to me.
Even the dense Aussie Rob is got a slightly cold feeling down the back of his neck at that. So, guys, I'm not sure we're still alive.
I've decided I'm going to try to find an exit.
Yeah, I want off this train.
Yeah. Let's shuffle up to first class, see if this dude can get to you.
Let's find first class.
Okay, so not an immediate exit. You want to go to first class.
Right. I'm not going to hit the glass with my club because something's slithering out there, and it made me feel strange some kind of way. So yeah, let's head to first class. Maybe they'll have one of those things you can pull, like slam the brakes on.
Did you tell any of us that you saw the slithery thing outside?
Well, I yelled, "Quit that slithering!"
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth. Of course, y'all might have thought I meant quit that, Slytherin. Like y'all might have thought I saw somebody from House Slytherin outside.
I was immediately transported to the liminal space of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Mistake.
Oh, those worms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Black and white striped worms.
Yeah.
As she leaves to follow the rest, Bunny's going to say, I want to get off this train. Do you want to come with us? To Yellow Lizard.
In theory, you could say, I want to get off this train. You want to come with us because he is an animal.
Yeah.
He is a person.
He's a person. Oh, he's wearing clothes.
Bunny, the lizard holds your gaze, and all you see behind those eyes is resignation and sadness. And the lizard says, I couldn't leave even if I wanted to. But thanks anyway. And he balls his fist like that, and his forehead sinks, and he sort of crouches over the table and shivers.
Wow.
Yeah, let's move on.
So just before she goes, the other item that I ended up in this strange world with is a little lantern.
Nice.
So she's just going to walk over to the table, and she's just going to put the lantern next to him with it's got a tiny little flame in it, and she's just going to say, just something to keep you warm. And she's going to just pat him on the arm, and then if you change your mind, we're going that way. And then she'll just scamper after the others. Wait up! I've only got little legs.
So I believe the order of the procession at the moment is Eddie's at the first class carriage door, and you've all filed in behind him. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm probably right behind him, and then
Okay.
I'm definitely tailing Charlie at the back.
Yeah. Before you is a very ornate and luxurious door with a proud brass sign. An etching says first class cabin. It's like a stained glass window that this is set on as well. It's very, very fancy.
So are there still the rooms in this cabin, or is it just kind of a wider, more open cabin?
You haven't opened it yet. You're out the
Oh,
door.
I'm going to open the door.
Now this carriage is, I mean, if you thought the previous carriages you've been in were nice, were luxurious, were high end, this is something else. There's another brass like tannoy just above your head, the speaker, and it's pumping out the Moldau, sort of like the Mantovana. The carpet is blue, and there are 4 tables. Each of those has its own sort of mini bar, so to speak, like a very, very nice bottle of 20-year-old scotch on each one.
Mm.
There's only one passenger inside the carriage. It's on the furthest table, and you can only really make out a figure. The figure is wearing finest evening wear, a very, very flash grey suit, very immaculately tailored. But whenever you look upon it, it's almost like it's sort of shifting. It's not moving, but your perception of it is jarred. And Jugs, when you look upon it, the whispering intensifies, and the tentacles in your beard all start lifting and moving independently without your controlling them.
I will grab one of the bottles of scotch off one of the nearby tables and just walk over to this thing. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Well,
Well,
so much is the worst that can happen.
I'm
yeah,
going to
we
whisper.
5 bids, man.
I'm going to whisper to my. I'm going to whisper to my beard. What is that? Now I don't know if my beard can respond to me. I'm just a little bit drunk, so I'm like doing what I can. What's going on?
Okay. Are you just whispering very quietly to your beard or loud?
Very
enough for anyone?
quietly, only to my beard. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It happened.
Oh, dude, he's talking to his
In
beard.
fact, I even cover like this, so only my beard can hear it.
It's like twitch, twitch, twitch.
The tentacles all freeze, and all at once they jut out and whip back round and face you.
I don't like it.
And a voice or 1,000 voices inside your head just say, "He comes."
Oh, dear.
Okay, so only Jugs can hear that.
Helpful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, I think it's fine, Eddie. Go ahead.
Oh, he's going. He's good. He's got the scotch. He's like, all right, let's party.
Okay. Aaron, I want a story of a time you were really scared, like actually scared, if you may.
Actually scared. Okay. This is when I was little. There was a town up here in North Dakota called Medora. And in Medora, this is kind of like this old like frontier-ish town. Like they have a stage show and everything. It's a neat little place to go. It's on the western side of the state. So we went there for a vacation, and my brother and I used a restroom at like it's just kind of crappy little building, whatever, and locked the door behind us. And then we were done. We turned out the light and went to open the door, and we couldn't open the door. We were in pitch blackness with no way out. So, I mean, we started yelling and banging and screaming on the door, and eventually, Dad got us out. But for a couple minutes, it was like, you're stuck. And it's dark, and you don't know where the light is. Just bone deep terror of like, oh no, what is here?
Yikes.
At that point, you heard the slithering.
Yeah. That would have probably given me a tiny little heart attack.
And if you're just watching, AC Cross has a horror anthology called The October Music. So if you enjoyed that story, you can read it more like it.
Thank you for the plug.
I didn't mean to segue, but why not? Yeah, okay. I like that. We'll call it 50. We'll split down the middle. Roll your Are You About to Be Terrified check.
I hit 50.
No way.
I literally hit a 50. Is that bad or is that good? I don't know.
That's just chaotic. That's what it is. Okay. Do you go like around to the front of the figure, or do you stay behind it?
Oh, so it's facing away from me?
Yeah.
My plan is to go sit at the table with it.
Okay. So there are 4 seats. You can go next to or opposite.
Next to seems overly familiar, even in a situation like this. Like, I'm not on a date with this eldritch being. That's like, second or third date sort of thing. So I will actually go sit across from it.
Okay. You saunter around with your bottle of whiskey and 2 glasses.
Yeah, I grabbed the bottle and a couple glasses off. Like,
sure. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, you sit down, and it says you sit down and look up into the figure opposite you. You see that there is no face there at all. Where there is a face, there is just a swirling mass of tentacles and stars.
No, out. I'm out.
So on the 50, am I terrified or am I okay?
I would say that you are currently unable to say anything, but the 4 companions see that your face has just kind of gone white.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what would cheer him up. Yeah. One of my special dancers.
So actually, like in that, even though there's like that big bottle of scotch and all that, he reaches into his jacket, pulls out a flask, and still maintained contact us.
Liquid courage.
This is what I brought with me, by the way.
Does his hand kind of shake as he's doing?
Yeah. And this flask reads, "I'll outdrink all you bitches," which seems an appropriate one for him. But yeah, just shake, and takes a drink, puts it back. Like, okay.
Yeah. Honestly, Rob, I really want to know what dance you do at this moment.
Well, I think it'd have to be something sort of jaunty, sort of maybe sort of like a jig style, sort of Irish type jig or something like that, just to.
Can we have a bit of
a little
Riverdale?
bit and yeah, a bit of Riverdale.
I'm extremely
dance,
unsettled, but I'm clapping like.
Just like the Running Man.
Yeah.
The floss.
That's
Keep the feeling going.
The 4 horse mask wearing figures enter the room and also start doing the floss.
Flash. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I generally don't know what happens next because currently, I mean, Eddie's there traumatized and everyone else is dancing. I mean, where are we going from here?
I think we need to get Charlie to his kind of pinnacle of his routine, and then we need to twat it.
Yeah.
Should we smack this guy?
So whilst in the sort of pretext of the dance routine, I'm just going to start edging closer to the figure with just slowly reach behind and grab my lint roller. I'm going to whack him over the back of the head.
Okay.
And then we pounce.
Yeah.
In the moment, it sounds like an amazing idea for me too.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if all 4 of you want to go and wail on this thing's head based on Eddie's reaction, then I'm all for it. Let's do a collective roll. So everyone roll, and let's see what we get.
120.
100, yeah.
Okay.
18.
Wow.
14.
I got 11.
Jeez.
42.
42.
36 if it matters.
Okay. So
Not bad.
collectively, very good. Yeah. I mean, Eddie, you just see that sort of infinite void of tentacles and the cosmos just swirling and amalgamating within itself. The 4 of you just see the back of someone's head caved in before you. And this figure just flops face down, or faceless down, if you will, onto the table before you, Eddie. And that kind of hold it had on you, Eddie, is gone. Like you're there again. And it was as if you've just woken up from a very, very bad dream.
Huh.
Bunny's gonna go over and just like lift the head up and then go, oh fuck, and let it drop again. And then she's gonna turn to Eddie and go, you okay?
I guess he didn't like whiskey.
So he's down. There's no one else in the room.
Oh, is this the person we were supposed to get answers from?
I imagine so.
Ah, damn it.
I'm going to give him tentacle to tentacle resuscitation.
Okay. Yeah,
Sounds
feeling
like-
slightly nauseous.
Yeah. You commence.
Maybe more.
We'll look away.
Oh, you have the beard. Thank God.
Octopuses doing this.
It's like an avatar.
For a second, I forgot that you had the beard. I was like, what are you going to do?
No, it's the beard. I'm using the beard. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot that for a second, so.
Kind of like slithery, slidey Velcro, I guess. The tentacles just.
That would be the sound it makes.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's unsettling. And everyone in that carriage, including the horse mask wearers, regret that they're there.
Feel slightly violated.
I feel that kind of Lovecraftian dread in the pit of my soul, having to describe the events of this carriage.
I'm closing my eyes and poking my ears while I'm holding my ears while the tentacles are. I mean, cause I don't know how to CPR tentacle to tentacle.
Yeah,
That's what they're doing. Okay.
you're just aware of writhing and sucking and pulling, and
Yeah.
you feel the sickness to the very core of your stomach. And then, Jugs, you're not in the train carriage anymore. You're in the void.
Shit.
Around you are just twinkling stars, billions and billions of stars. This great green supernova appears before you. And for once, you're clean shaven. The Cthulhu beard is gone. And a voice clear in your head, one voice this time, says, "It's time to wake up, Jugs."
I'm going to be happy to hear that.
What does Jugs say? What does Jugs do?
I'm gonna look. Am I alone? Am I alone in this? Can I look?
You can look.
I'm just looking.
There's no one there.
Hmm.
It's just you. Just you and the supernova. Nothing else.
I'm not drunk enough to sing Champagne Supernova at it. I've kind of gotten sobered up by this whole situation. So, yeah, I'm going to say I really want to wake up. Can my friends wake up too? Including my new friend?
You blink. The rest of you blink. And all five of you find yourselves in a dusty old train station. It's dusk. There's a breeze blowing a tumbleweed past. Nobody else is around. Apart from a few small lizards of different colors who all scurry away into the wilderness.
Bunny's
And that,
gonna,
my friend,
Bunny's gonna try and befriend those lizards and just see if they have any sort of language or consciousness, or
sure.
was this a hallucination, or have they actually all just moved through
were they
space
in
and
our-
time?
Yeah.
Well, there's a yellow lizard, blue lizard, purple lizard, and the green lizard. Which one do you wish to address?
The yellow lizard. That's the one that I left my lantern with.
You just hear this tiny lizard voice in your mind. "I appreciate your kindness, stranger." And then, as the other lizards scurry away and it looks back one last time, it too joins its friends.
Something gets eaten by a great big.
Hockey.
And that, my friends, is where we shall close our session.
Oh, wow.
Time always flies.
I'm curious just to know what's next for Eddie and for Bunny from here. Well, what do they go on to do next after the train?
I think Bunny's first reaction is to just look around all of you and go, "You then she's working on her rage. She's she's trying to direct it in the correct way, and she's gonna say, It's really weird. Thank you for the hammer. I'm gonna go and try and find my family again, because I came out here looking for 4 of my 12 brothers, and you're not them, so I need to keep looking. But I appreciate the fact that you called me a friend when you had no idea who I was. And you introduced me to blue drinks, and I'm a big fan of those. And if I ever see anyone in a horse mask again, I'm probably going to axe them off at the knees, because did not like.
That's a good call.
Fair.
Yeah.
And Eddie, what's next for our hero?
I think that Eddie becomes even more reckless because he has seen the worst that things can be. So nothing's gonna slow him down at this point. It's like he has lost his fear of death. What little he had, because it can't get worse than what he saw. So he's not gonna be he's not gonna be stupid. He's not gonna go like slap snarling dogs or something. But he's going to play it a lot more fast and loose with his gambling and stuff, because why not? What are they going to do that's going to be worse than the eternity he saw within that face?
That's fair enough.
Losing a kneecap is nothing really compared to.
Oh, 100%, yeah. That's a breeze.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, thank you everyone for taking part, and for all of you who watched live or if you're watching later.
Everybody.
Big thanks to Spotlight Indie for hosting us as well. Before we go, I think Anna, tell us where we can find you. What's the latest book we need to read of yours?
Okay, so I've got 2 completed trilogies out, the Goblin trilogy and the Songs of the Drowned trilogy. So the first books of both of those is Goblin for the Goblin trilogy, funnily enough, and The Stone Knife for Songs of the Drowned. I've also done a Warhammer horror novel and a couple of Marvel Comics novels, which you can find online at your local bookshop, yada, yada, yada. And most of my social media is at Anna Smith Writes, not Anna Stevens, because married name, all that. Or anna-stevens.co. I don't even know what my website is. Look for me, you'll find me. Stevens with a PH.
Anna-Stevens.com.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody knows who I am and gets to find me, because I don't.
Blindly trusting in the SEO.
Yeah. And we are currently in contract negotiations for another book, but I'm not allowed to say who it's with, and I'm not allowed to say what the book is, and blah, blah, blah. But zip. But
Exciting.
hopefully there's another book coming next year. So yay!
Nice. And AC Cross, plug your pluggables, please, sir.
Yeah. I'm constantly online. I don't have a life. So you can find me on what was formerly Twitter at Dan Eats Cat Food. You can find me on Blue Sky at Aaron C. Cross. You can also find my website, aaroncross.com. I have technically 7 books out. There's Weird Western, Where Blood Runs Gold, Takeover music that Tom mentioned earlier, which is kind of like Word Pringles. There's Zoo, which is kind of like a tour through my brain, so everywhere. And then the last one is The Bog Letters. It's an epistolary Lovecraftian story, which is that's really into the special right now. So if you want to buy, read, review any of those, you have my undying
Nice.
So you could just conversation line, really chill.
Sweet. Well, yeah, and the rest of us, you find us on the 4 Beers from the Book Apocalypse. DB,
Yep.
David.
There'll be a few things coming up, and we'll be helping Holly out in a few more things as well. And I just thought we didn't get any snakes on the train, but
Here's where you can find me in DB.
Hey.
Just buy those.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I've got a book out as well.
I don't have that
Yeah.
yet, and I'm sorry, Tom.
Yes, buy that.
yeah, that's very good.
Buy all of these books.
Oh, there you go. Holly's still with us.
Thanks, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
If you haven't
Cool,
checked out our podcast, please look it up, subscribe. We do RPGs like this. We have panels, interviews with mainly indie authors. Yeah, we'd love to have you subscribe.
Yeah.
But until then,
Cool.
thank you to all of our
everybody,
guests.
and we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You've been listening to the 4 Beardsmen of the Book Apocalypse. Like, share, and subscribe for more.